Hello everyone, welcome to Halfspin. This is going to be a how-to video for the simple paracord handle wrap I do for my throwing knives. But this wrap can be used on any handle, axe, knife, or even walking stick. Okay, so let me show you the method that I use for wrapping my throwing knife handles with paracord. For this simple wrap, you're going to need your paracord, you need a lighter, you need some scissors, and you need a flathead screwdriver. Okay, so you take your paracord and then you're gonna make a loop, and you want that loop to go up above where your wrap handle is going to be, and you want it to have a little bit of a tail down past where it's going to start. All right, so let's begin. Place your thumb on these two strands, and then you're gonna take this, and then you are gonna begin right where you want to start, which I wanna start right there. And then so now I'm just going to begin wrapping, and you want to wrap as tight as you can. The tighter, the better. Okay, so now I have it wrapped about where I want it. I'm going to give it just a little bit of a tail, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut my paracord. So I have my loop, I got the tail, I'm going to put this through the loop, and then I'm going to cinch it down there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this loop and I'm going to pull on the one side to tighten it more, nice and tight. Okay, and now once I have that pulled nice and tight, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the tail, and the tail is going to tighten this loop down and pull this down in there. All right, so here we go. I'm going to pull this as tight as we can, and you see that's going to pull that into there. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is pull that nice and tight. I'm going to cut this, and then I'm going to melt it. So I want to cut that as close as I can, and then I'm going to light this part on fire, melt it as much as I can, and then I'm going to grab my flat screwdriver and I'm going to mush this into there as much as I can, and just pull that in there if you can. Pull it nice and tight, and then make sure that that's melted down nice and snug. All right, now you finish the top. Now for the tail, you're going to go ahead and cut this as close to the bottom as you can. So I cut that, and then same thing, you're going to melt this tail. Make sure it melts really well. And then I can take my flathead screwdriver and I can shove that actually inside the paracord, and I can push that down nice and tight. And then I am done with my wrap. And so once you see this, you can see this is very tight. You don't have any tail here, you don't have any tail up here, and it's got a good grip to it. And so this way when you throw it, it'll just slide off your finger, and you don't have anything that's going to get in your way. This is my favorite simple wrap for a throwing knife. And if this is sticking up a little bit here, we can burn this down a little bit more. So I can heat that part up. Push that down a little bit more, but that is pretty good. All right, so that is how I do my simple throwing knife wrap. Okay everybody, I hope that you liked this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.